What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, it's going to be kind of an interesting episode because I figured we're around just past the First World Tour, so what better thing to do than to kind of take stock, so to speak, of what we've got and what our plans are going to be moving forward through the future. So I figured we would start by gathering all of the various ore blocks that I have accumulated, and we're going to throw them into this shulker so that way we can go and mine all these up and, you know, get everything into their either raw ore or a block state of some sort. Mainly because I need coal for the furnaces since we have not set up a super smelter yet. That is coming soon. Maybe today if we have time, but we'll just have to see. But yeah, between, actually, I guess we could chuck blaze rods in there. Let's do that. So we're going to go upstairs first. We're going to grab some blaze rods so that stuff can at least start smelting while we are going out and fortuning up all the ores that I've collected over the past little bit. So that will be good. We're also running a little bit low on gold, so that's another reason that we need to start fortuning that up. I do have most of the things for a gold farm, so that will probably be a pretty soon coming up episode, so that'll be a fun one to do. And I feel like I've gone long enough without sea lanterns, so that is going to be another thing that we're going to have to take note of today. And actually, let's see here. Oh, so we can actually make a conduit. So that looks like that's one of the things that we'll be doing today as well in our kind of miscellaneous episode. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead, grab all of the ore blocks in here, and then head outside and get those fortuned up so we can get cracking on the rest of the things that we got to do today. So I will see you in a jiff. Alrighty, so got all the ore gathered up here. We actually have a full shulker of various ore blocks, plus an additional 2 down here. I've got a stack of copper and a half stack of deep slate copper. I figured we would go ahead and make our conduit. Very nice. All right. Well, that will definitely be something that is going to be coming handy in the future. So I'm just going to put this in our little spoilers, our future box. We do still have to do the stuff with the axolotl, and with the conduit, that marks that we will be doing an ocean monument here probably pretty soon. So that is going to be important because I need a lot of those blocks for the mega base that I plan to do once this city is a little further along. So spoilers there, but that being said, let's go ahead, grab our fortune pick out of our essentials box. That boy right there. You'll notice I also have some stuff here because I was planning to try to get a better fishing rod. We do not have a good fishing rod in this world, and I want to see how the fishing kind of compares in Java now that the AFK fishing is gone to Bedrock. Been playing on Realms a little bit with some of my friends. Ooh, man, that is a difficult version to play. I feel bad for anyone that is stuck with that and does not have Java to play because, ooh, man, like villagers on Bedrock, nightmarish. Just absolutely the worst. But that being said, let's go ahead and I forgot my ender chest in there. I always like to keep that on me, and I should probably put that box away too so I don't forget. But we do need one more shulker box so we can actually store all of the various ores and things that we are about to get from our little endeavor here. So we can put our essentials back, grab that boy, bring that back up here, and let's go fortune up some ores. So I'll probably do like a quick little time-lapse jump cut type thing, and then we'll get cracking with the rest of the stuff that we can get done in today's episode. So place your bets down below. Actually, here, let's get the shulker box out so you can see what we're working with. So we've got that much. I'll leave it here for a moment, or you can pause the video now to maybe, if you want, put your predictions down below how much everything we're going to get. So let's see. Should hopefully be quite a bit because I've been saving for a little while. So let's get to it.
What we do here is go back.
Alrighty, so sometime later, and here is the final haul. So, for quartz, we got almost a full shulker box worth of the nether quartz, which will be great for redstone, since I do not ever use the nether quartz to make the quartz blocks. I always get quartz from the villagers because that way I can save all of this for redstone projects like dispensers, things like that. Over here, we ended up with almost 2.5 stacks of the copper ore, about a half stack of the iron ore block, just about a half stack of the gold ore stack, and just a little over a half of the redstone, 58 blocks of the coal, and then 13 blocks of diamond, and then we got 8 spare diamonds, 8 coal, 4 gold, 3 iron, and 4 copper. So overall, not a bad haul. Gold, I will probably leave in its block form along with the copper because those are great for decorating with. All of the iron, or the gold and the iron, rather, we will save as decorative blocks like this because this one goes great with the honey blocks and the honeycomb. And then this one works great with like dripstone, stuff like that. So definitely want to keep those. Since we have an iron farm as well, we don't really need it. We'll have a gold farm soon enough. And copper is easy enough to get without a farm. I built the zombie to drown snowball thing last season. Did not really use it as much as I would have liked for the effort involved. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff started smelting up, mainly the copper. Actually, how are we doing on our quartz? We're moving along pretty good. All right, not too bad. So I'm going to get this, like I said, smelted up, and then we will continue to the next thing for today. So I will see you in a jiff. All right, so we got all of our ores fortuned up. Now it is time to take a gander at what we've got coming up this season. Figured that we would be good to make a little board here in our current, kind of starter-based storage room and look at some of the things that some projects that we need to knock out coming up. So definitely need to get a super smelter going. That'll probably be maybe next episode, just because we got the blaze farm, so we'll have tons of fuel for the thing. And we're going to need that for our the other half of the board once we get over there for sure. Next up, we do need to redo the geode farm. It's all dug out, but having to climb around the scaffolding and everything is kind of annoying. So I would like to fill that with water and decorate the walls and everything, make it look nice, maybe add a new entrance, which will require us to get more conduits because we've only got the one, and we're going to need that to find the sponges and, well, not really to find the sponges, but to make a guardian farm. Definitely like to have a conduit handy for that, for the water breathing and the night vision. Speaking of guardian farms, we are going to have to go and loot all of the various ocean monuments that we have found. I've got them all on a map downstairs, so we know where those are, so that should be relatively straightforward. Hopefully one of them has at least one sponge room. Hopefully there's more than one sponge room. That would be fantastic. Moving on with the water stuff, we do still need to get the rare axolotl. We've got all of the other colors in a breeding pair except for the blue one, so I would like to get the blue and orange one at some point, so that's definitely something coming up that we got to play with. Luckily not too far from actually right down at the base of the raid farm out there, we've got a warm ocean, and then there's that huge coral reef just past that, so tons of tropical fish there, so that will not be an issue for getting the axolotl. Maybe we'll set up a like axolotl breeding area out there near the ocean monument. I think there's one that's pretty close to the coral reef, so that could be a cool kind of dual ocean outpost area. Maybe we'll do that for these ones right here. We also need to get a gold farm so we can get more villagers, because we are going to be needing a lot more of the quartz blocks for the big project that I have planned. And I am running a little bit low on gold. So if we get the gold farm, then we can start curing the villagers a lot easier, getting a lot more resources for cheap and, all that good stuff. That also ties in with the piglin trading. There's a lot of blocks that you can get from them, like gravel, obsidian, crying obsidian, things like that. So that'll be another thing that we can do with the gold farm once we've got that set up. And moving on to, the overall plans for the season. So hopefully we will get to finish our city. I mean, if we hop into free cam here and just have a look outside, we are getting pretty close to getting things filled in. I'd say we've got maybe a quarter of it done. We do still need to get some stuff back in here. That shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe we can do like a dock or something in this area, and that'll make that a little bit easier. And then I did want to put like a large church that'll probably take the majority of this area right here for the nether portal, a little building to go around that. We got our lake. Maybe we'll add some more lakes, get some buildings in kind of right along here, all that fun stuff. But moving on, I do plan to roll this world into 1.19. So I'm imagining that will probably come out. My guess is next month, maybe the month after, based on the previous updates that we've been getting lately. This is being filmed towards the mid to end of May of 2022. So I'm expecting a June or July release for the 1.19. That's just me. Don't hold me to that, but I'm guessing that's probably when that's going to be. Which will be great because we'll get the mud blocks and the mangrove wood to work with, and that should make for some fun terraforming and some fun builds. So that leads right over to find the mangrove swamp, because again, I really want the mangrove wood and then mud so we can do the mud bricks, because I think that would be great to add to our little city palette that we've got going. Next up, obviously for 1.19, explore and loot the deep dark in the ancient cities. The ancient cities, I saw them a little bit in one of the on the realm that I played in, because it's got experimental features on, and haven't really explored too much, but it looks awesome, so I'm super excited for that. The deep dark, I've got some plans that involve the skulk block, so really want to do a lot with that once we get to our big build, which will be our mega base after we finish our little city, which is kind of like our farm area, and then we'll be using everything that we've got here for the mega base, which will, be a big build. We'll have a new storage building and be pretty fancy. That's what we need. Lots of the quartz for the prismarine and sea lanterns from the ocean monument, all that good stuff. One other thing that I meant to put, I did have just enough signs. So we also need to redo the stone generator, which is actually what drops down into this. I plan to probably put it in its own building somewhere else with a better storage solution, and one that we can use our Tweakaroo mod to use the pickaxes to auto mine all the stone out. And that way, I want to change the way that the hoppers are going here so that they're all going towards the end, since things always go down first. That way, once the system starts to fill up, like the front chest, we won't lose as many blocks, because it should hopefully, once this row fills up, start sending it over to this row, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to see if we can find a way to design that in such a way that it will work out well for us. And then, maybe a new vine farm, things like that. So definitely a lot coming up in the future, but I think that is going to be it for today. As always, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my links in the description below. Leave me a comment, maybe what you're excited for, what you want to see first in the future. And that being said, as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.